Hey everybody, my name is Andrew and I'm going to be showing you how you can use the expanded dashboard permissions within your high-level sub-accounts as well as set default dashboards for all of your users. With this new update, you'll be able to tailor your dashboard experience for agency users, sub-account admins, and sub-account users. This can be really helpful, especially if you're managing a large team, because now you can keep specific sets of information only viewable to specific users within your sub-account, and you can also share data across your team so that every department within your company is seeing the most valuable information for them to ensure max productivity. This new feature will also give you more control over who can add, edit, and manage all of your dashboards so you can run things as an admin as efficiently as possible. Now, within any of your sub-accounts, you'll see within the dashboard section these three dots at the top right-hand side. If you click those and then click Manage Permissions, you'll be able to see what we're talking about. As you can see, this is the section where you can specify exactly who can access the dashboard. And also, since the dashboard I'm editing right now is my default dashboard, you'll see this note that says the view-only permission cannot be removed. Obviously, the default dashboard is going to be visible to everyone. So if you want to set up a private dashboard, you'll do so outside of the default dashboard. If I go into a second dashboard that I have created, which is not the default, and we click the three dots, then we'll see at the top, we have the ability to manage the permissions. Right now, this second dashboard is a private one, so we can toggle that on and off. But now we have full access to edit all the permissions because this isn't a default dashboard. If we want to make this the default dashboard, then you'll see at the top right-hand side, the three dots, you have a button that you can click to set this as the default dashboard. So as we see below in this section, this is where we can change our permissions for agency users, account admins, and account users. As you'll see, there are four different levels. There is full, there is edit, there is view, and then there is no access, of course. Now, what do all of these mean? Right here is a table which you can access in the help doc for reference. That'll show you what the full, edit, view, and no access options permit. If you have your user's permissions set to full, then not only will they be able to view the dashboard, they'll also be able to duplicate it to another sub-account, clone it, edit the dashboard, set it as the default dashboard, delete it, and manage the permissions. This is typically going to be for account admins or agency owners. One level down, we have the edit option. Users that have this level of permission will not be able to manage the permissions, delete the dashboard, or set it as the default dashboard, but they will be able to edit the dashboard, clone it, view it, and duplicate it to another sub-account. Keep in mind the last one is only for agency level users. Stepping one level down, we have the view option where they will no longer be able to manage, delete, set it as default, edit, or clone the dashboard. Obviously, the only thing that they can do is view. And lastly, no access means they can't see the dashboard, they can't edit it, they can't do anything with it. Right here on the right-hand side, we'll be able to see private dashboard and owner. Owner is the agency owner, so they have access to everything. And private dashboard is whenever you flick on this toggle switch, so that way only you can see it. Now, just as the permissions are tiered on a hierarchy level from full, edit, view to no access, going top down, so are the permissions with agency users at the top, account admins in the middle, and account users at the bottom. You'll notice that if we set an agency user to, let's say, edit, and then an account admin who's below the agency user to a higher level of permission like full, then it will automatically move up the permission of the user above it. If we set, let's say, an account admin to view, and then an account user to edit, it will actually immediately default the account admin so they have the same level of permissions. This feature to not allow lower level roles to have a higher access than roles above them is super useful because it prevents user error when it comes to permissions. Now, once you set your permissions to what you desire, click save and they'll automatically be saved. So that way, whenever users log in, they'll see the correct dashboard and they'll have the correct permissions. Lastly, if you are managing multiple dashboards and you wish to create one as the default dashboard, which is the one that will show up for all team members, then remember you just have to click the three dots and click set as default dashboard and confirm your change. Keep in mind, once you set a dashboard as the default dashboard, you cannot delete it unless you create another dashboard and set that as the new default. So with this dashboard being my default, if I go ahead and try to click delete, it won't let me because I have to set another dashboard as the default first. This is really helpful so you can have complete control over who sees what information and what information is forward facing to different members on your team, especially if you're managing a large team. If you have any questions about the four different levels of permissions or how to change those permissions, then feel free to refer to the help doc or drop a comment. I hope you found this helpful and thank you for watching.